Hello, beautiful heart and souls. Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. I'm so grateful you've joined me for another pick a card reading. This pick a card came through as what the universe wants you to know, okay? The universe always has your back, so this message is truly one of affirmation, wisdom, guidance. Always listen to your intuition, of course. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 different groups to choose from, group 1, 2, and 3. So just take a moment, tune into your heart, your soul, take a nice deep breath. Whatever group calls to you the strongest is usually the correct message for you, or the right message for you. I will put timestamps in the comments below for all of you, but thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful to share these messages. So let's just get right into it. All right. So group number 1, how are all of you amazing, beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what the universe wants you to know at this time. Ooh. I shouldn't laugh, but we have the Tower. It's like, whoa, the very first card out is the Tower. Okay. So the universe definitely wants you to know that you are supported right now and whatever you're going through. There's something very, very good about what's happening. And when we're in it, sometimes it's really hard to feel that. So I'm grateful to share this message because the universe affirming you is going to bring relief and clarity. We have the King of Swords, obviously. A lot of truth. A lot of truth is being revealed at this time. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so equal give and receive here. The universe has your back. Whatever you need, you will receive. And I feel like there's an energy here that is very challenging to deal with, right? It's very challenging to be in a Tower energy only because there's so much confusion that happens around the Tower energy. There's so much letting go. There's so much also revealing of truth. So it's like, to me, the Tower energy is a very bittersweet energy. It's like we know that some things have to go. We know that some beliefs that we've held on to are not true. When we find out things aren't true, when we actually learn the truth, it's not necessarily the truth that disturbs us. It's the lie that we've been living, or it's the false belief. And so it can feel very bittersweet. I feel like the universe wants you to know that this is a time where you're really coming into self-mastery of your own mental realm, especially your mind, like your thoughts, your power of thoughts, how your thoughts create your reality. You're really being guided to take responsibility for your own life in a way that serves you the greatest. And nobody else can tell you that. Only you can tell you that. The universe can affirm that for you. And I feel like you're really being acknowledged for your consistent, I don't even want to call it work. It's like your consistent attention to monitoring your own thoughts or being really mindful of your own thoughts, like, where your thoughts are coming from, how your thoughts are being received by others. Like, I feel like this is, no matter what is happening, the universe has your back, okay? And no matter what occurs, you are being guided so strongly. Like, this is king energy. This is self-mastery energy. This is a level of awareness that no matter what you're facing in life, you're always going to know how to respond in the way that is aligned with you. And that's really important because you feel what's right. You feel what's wrong. And your words are now going to be reflecting that in such a powerful way. It's like your words have become empowered. Your words are empowering. When you speak, you empower yourself, you empower others, you inspire yourself, you inspire others. You're receiving that empowering stream of consciousness, that inspired stream of consciousness, that clarity. There's also a very relaxed energy here. So it's like, I feel like and then look, I'm looking at Paradise, the Paradise card here. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like for the first time in a really long time, you will begin really experiencing enjoying the universe, enjoying the world around you, enjoying people around you. It's very equal. It's very give and receive. It's like you know what you give, and now you will know when you receive, where it's coming from. It's like there's this energy of being able to receive the love that you give. It's almost like when we're younger and we're taught like we're taught to build towers, basically, to protect ourselves from everything. But I feel like there's this energy where instead of being in a tower surrounded by all this chaos and you're kind of like helpless to the outside forces, you're now connected internally. You're connected to your own self-mastery. You're connected to the energy of the universe, to healing. And like paradise is the universe, right? Paradise, that feeling of knowing you belong, of expansion, of joy, of playfulness, of beauty. You're not a part of the tower. The tower was built out of fear. Paradise was created from love, right? And I feel like you finally feel that connection. I want to say finally, you finally feel this connection to the universe. I am worthy of my own love. I don't have to earn love any more than I have to earn the right to breathe. It's like, love is your birthright. I am precious and I cherish who I am. It all begins with really feeling that love for yourself, right? That true love for yourself that no one else can ever take away from you. That is your connection to your soul, to the universe, to life itself. I just feel you're very supported. And whatever challenges you're going through right now, we have time to go. Number 45. All right, time to go. The cat, independence, healthy boundaries. The number 18. Ooh, I feel this new beginning. I feel strength, knowing. It's like you have a knowing that you've experienced it. So there's no one else that can tell you otherwise, which is beautiful. Hostilities, number 26. Okay. Yeah. The hostile energy healing, Merlin. Dowsing rods, seeker. Okay. Wow. Let me just lay all these out really quick. We have ceremony, invocation. Know your power. Number 21, know your power. Okay. Divine love, number 31. This is beautiful. We have creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion toward your life. Okay, so the angels are with you, really helping you feel your creative energy and express it. Now that you feel that connection to the universe, your creativity is going to be so enjoyable to express, to experience in ways that are so new, new and beautiful and enjoyable, so enjoyable. And we have hope and happiness from nature's whispers. I almost feel like from nature, there's this hope and happiness as like, I feel you almost like walking through nature and then like nature can feel your alignment. And so this is what nature looks like when we're aligned in our minds and our vision. It's that energetic seeing, being able to see the energy, just like Merlin here. There's so much color and beauty and light and form and dimension and depth and, but it's all because of that connection to source, that connection to the universe, your soul, that love connection. So I feel like you have finally, I'm just going to say finally, you have finally like feel that connection. You feel that connection, that true aligned, pure connection to the universe. And the universe now can actively engage with you in ways that maybe it wasn't able to before. So this is all very revealing time for you. My goodness, there's so much coming through. Just let me take a moment here to really feel what the universe wants you to know at this time, okay? It definitely wants you to know that it's helping you, assisting you with any sort of hostile energies in your life, aggressive energies, any sort of people who are trying to bring you down, destroy your reputation, stab you in the back, hurt you, spread lies or gossip or rumors about you. Like it's working with that energy. By staying true to the love, okay? By staying true to your integrity, your truth, the universe can then handle this hostile energy. It's not something you have to actively engage with. I feel like that's what this tower energy is. It's whatever in your life needed to go in terms of anything that felt like it was holding you back or hindering you from your connection with the universe. Okay, I feel like you're someone who's always been very connected to their soul. Like that to me just feels like a given. And I feel like for the most part, it's a lot of like misaligned programs and beliefs that have been around you. And I feel like these energies wouldn't even call themselves fear-based energies. They're more so feel like they're in the right, like they know how the world operates and works, and this is how it has to be. And you're like, okay. And because you have this special connection to your soul, to the universe, where you feel the love, you feel the subtle energy, you feel the life, right? The life essence energy. You've also been shown and tuned into how to express your own creativity, that creative energy that flows through you. You feel it. You feel it so innately that there's, questioning it would be insanity. Okay. The dowsing rods, it's like, I feel like no matter what, the universe is guiding you. So you're going to feel it because you have that conscious awareness of the universe having your back. Okay. You're going to feel it. It's like if you walk in a field, right, and you're looking for water and you have dowsing rods, the rods are going to do all this. And then when you walk over an aquifer, for example, or an underground water source, the rods will cross, right? And it's like right here, X marks the spot. I feel like you can feel that without having the dowsing rods. Like you can feel when you're somewhere that's aligned for you, and when you're somewhere where you don't feel that connection, it's like you can be at peace with it. It's almost like there's an energy where this is really fascinating. It's like if you look at this card here, I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but the woman on the card, she's moving forward, she's walking forward. It's time for her to go wherever she's going. There's a door here in the forward distant future here. There's a door that she's walking towards or even running towards. However, she's like turning invisible in this card. It's almost like she's dissolving. However, she's not. She's just moving forward. She can see the door. She can feel the opportunities that are waiting for her. She can feel the alignment. It's guiding her. Her soul's guiding her. This boardwalk has appeared just for her. And it's like she's disappearing. It's almost like this is the old energy on this side that's very dense and heavy and fear-based and hostile and aggressive and rawr and just misaligned and not truly aware of its conscious connection to the universe. And here you are moving forward, and it's not that you're turning invisible or into a ghost, but it's literally like the fear energy is seeing you disappear. They don't understand, it's like they don't understand. They don't see this door. They don't see where you're going. They just see you kind of like moving forward, and like they're trying to keep you back in a way. It feels like they're trying to keep you back. This number 45, this is all about balanced, harmonious, stable foundations for yourself. Feeling that stable foundation, whether it's your environment, your relationships, your creative projects, your work, whatever it is that you're aligned with. Feeling that stability, that harmony, that balance. And then the number 5 is change, right? It's like you're embracing change, you're embracing growth, you're not fearing it. Growth is natural, growth is a part of the process. And as we embrace growth, that's how we're able to experience even better, and I wouldn't say better, but even more, right? It's like it keeps expanding. The energy of love keeps expanding. It's not like you have to give up anything. In fact, whatever it is that we feel we're giving up, it's not really anything we're going to miss. That's for sure. Because love is all inclusive. So whatever it is that you truly desire, you have with you, and it will always be there with you. Whatever you need is going to show up. Whatever you want is going to show up. What's most important is that you feel that alignment, because that's what we truly want. We don't just, it's not that we want a better place to live or we want a better relationship. Yes, of course, if we're in a relationship that's horrible, if we're living somewhere we don't like, it's only natural to want to move or to create a new relationship. First, in order to do that, in order for us to see any of that manifested, we first have to align with ourselves inside, no matter where we are or what we're doing. And I feel like you've done that. I feel like you've reached that place that the universe is acknowledging you. And I feel like it's guiding you to be more intentional now about what you're in tune with. Invocation ceremony. This is about her tuning into the earth energies, the elements of earth, the magical prosperity and abundance energies that you always want to be in tune with moving forward. And as we are moving forward in this energy, we don't have to necessarily be focused on it like we were in a fear-based energy. Once we're in that aligned energy, it's more so being aware of your intentions in that energy. It's like, for example, if you were to all of a sudden have $1 million, okay? I don't know why this scenario is coming through, but just imagine having $1 million, and depending on where you're rooted in your own consciousness, in your own energy, if your intentions are love and the betterment of yourself and the world, there's no doubt that you're going to use that money wisely or spend it wisely or share it wisely. Just like the Six of Pentacles, just because you have it all doesn't mean you're going to just spend it because it's there. It's more so like how you're investing your energy. I feel like the invocation, it's like being clear on your investments, being clear on what you invest your thoughts into, your intentions into. She's connecting with the earth elements, the crystals, the light, the fire. She has a little snake here, a candle. All of these simple, what we consider simple, right? But it's like, if we're not consciously aware of all the other energies that are around us that support prosperity and abundance, then that's when the doubt and the fear it kind of fills in the gap, is what it feels like. So there's an energy here of being conscious and being aware and not forgetting that. It's like remembering who you are every day, because as things become better and better, which they are, okay, there's no doubt that they are, and you know it because the nature around you, the universe around you is responding positively. The King of Swords, even though he's reached this level of self-mastery, he feels very relaxed. Like, I feel like a relaxed energy is here. He doesn't always have to be the king, so to speak. He can be himself too, and he's sitting here on his throne. He's got the bird on his arm, he's not thinking about all the other stuff he's got to do in the kingdom in that particular moment, right? He knows it's all going to happen and get done. He knows he leads his kingdom with integrity and honor and compassion. It doesn't mean that, towers aren't happening out in the land somewhere. It's just simply a matter of being aware of your own thoughts, your own power to create. And with this creative project here, you're being guided to create. You're being guided to tune into whatever energies stabilize, secure, expand that pure energy that you are. Know your power. Knowing your power means you also understand your own hostile energy. I feel like, there's a recognition here of hostile energy because it's something that you've experienced yourself. And you're able to tune into the wisdom of it. It's like a lot of us have grown up with certain beliefs or programs or behaviors that we were taught were perfectly acceptable within our families. And yet when we grow up and we meet other people in the world, we realize those behaviors might not be so appropriate for everyone, right? And I feel like it's like the universe wants you to not have hard feelings about it or to blame anyone or to become that hostile energy yourself. It wants you to learn from that hostile energy and know that you don't have to go down that path, that by establishing healthy boundaries for yourself, a sense of independence, you're like the cat, you can always bounce back, right? It's more so about enjoying your alignment. And it's not just for your benefit. Like, enjoying your alignment is about the benefit of all, right? Like, I'm feeling nature here in gratitude for your alignment, and then you feel that gratitude, have gratitude for nature and how it aligns you. It's like this equal give and receive, the universe and you, nature and you, other people and you. Like, it's time to expand and play with those who are also aligned with the universe, versus those who aren't. If we're not aligned with the universe, we're not aligned with our soul, it may not be as fun to play, right? So it's like you're feeling that alignment with yourself, and the universe wants you to know there's many others that want to play with you, create with you, be with you, and so it's time for you to really see that and embrace it and accept it. Accept this beautiful energy. I am precious and I cherish who I am. For you to cherish yourself, to treasure yourself, to enjoy who you are, and to know that you don't have to earn love. Love is your birthright. Love is who you are. Just like you don't have to earn breathing. You breathe, you take a deep breath. You may not think about it every second of the day. However, when you become consciously aware of, the beauty of your breath, the fact that breathing, is what allows us to be alive. Like, we're grateful. We're grateful we can breathe freely. We're grateful that our lungs are clear. We're grateful that we can take a nice deep breath, because a lot of the times we don't always have that conscious awareness until we're presented with maybe, a time when we can't breathe so well. Then we're very grateful for our breath, right? So it's like the universe doesn't want you to take anything for granted. And it will never take you for granted. It's that mirror reflection that, do your best not to take anything for granted. Instead, see everything as a lesson that causes you any strife or grief or hostile energy. See it as a lesson. Okay, what is it that I'm supposed to learn from this? Because the King of Swords, if he's approached with that hostile energy, it's like, I imagine him like, okay, in his mind, like, he doesn't have to think what is the proper way to respond to this. He tunes into the universe, to his soul, and he knows that however he chooses to respond, it is in alignment with his own knowing, his own experiences, his own understanding of the universe, his own understanding of love. And not everyone's going to agree with him, right? Not everyone's going to agree with him. However, he knows that he's aligned. He agrees with himself. He agrees with his content feelings. He knows his body's affirming that for him in his relaxed state. This bird's affirming it for him in its relaxed nature to just perch upon his arm. There's a lot of people out there who may not realize the power of their own alignment because they've never truly felt it consciously in their adult lives. I feel like children are very conscious, aware of their own alignment until someone comes in and tells them it's wrong. And that's when it kind of starts that pattern of, we feel confused as we get older, or we go through like this sort of energy where everything we learned was wrong and we become angry. And so I feel like it's, for you to focus on healthy boundaries, for you to focus on that relaxed energy, for you to see that, when you follow your heart and soul, when your soul's saying it's time to go, and the universe is saying, yes, it's time to go, here's the door, and you're the soul moving forward, the door's appearing as you move forward. If you stay back here in the dense energy, even if you can barely see the door, if you don't take those steps, you're never going to know. And so it's like, follow your heart, follow your soul. The people back here may be saying, you're turning into a ghost, you're dissolving, where are you going? And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't hear you anymore. It's like, you're moving forward. It's all very clear for you. It's time to go. The cycle that you're going through right now is ending and a new one is beginning. A new one that is truly beautiful. It's equal give and receive. It's like the door to paradise. It's like they don't want you to walk through the door to paradise. They want you to stay and suffer the wrath of the tower. It's like, but you didn't build the tower. They did. It's almost like that, this like recognition that you didn't build the tower. Okay. So when the tower is going down, you don't need to be in that energy. Whatever needs to go, needs to go. And it has nothing to do with you at all. You've chosen alignment, and that's really all you need to know. Know your own power. Know the power of your own alignment with the universe, which will guide you to really honoring your own boundaries, love boundaries. This hostile energy is leaving your life, and it may be putting up a fight as it leaves. However, it's done. It's already done. So there's no reason for you to entertain the fact that it could possibly be there, or that you're going to see it in the future. If you do ever see hostile energy in the future, it won't have the effect on you like it has in the past. It's similar to triggers. When people say, "Oh, trigger warning," or this may trigger you, that's speaking to people who, you know, are it's it's like I'm feeling this, like I'm feeling this energy of Merlin and the dowsing rods. It's like it's like I'm almost seeing Merlin like walking through a field with his dowsing rods, and everyone's like, that guy is freaking crazy. Like, that guy's crazy. He thinks he's gonna find water with like these rods. Like, and you're just like, it's like you have to just, the truth. You know exactly what's gonna happen. Merlin knows. And it's almost like we just have to like let people feel and think whatever they need to, because we have to remember they're on their own healing journey. They're on their own process of discovering and remembering and learning. And it's through triggers that, if we act on the trigger, if we let the trigger, if we let something upset us, we're the ones that suffer the consequences. So it's about, do I want to suffer the consequences, or do I want to experience the benefits? Experience the joy, experience the divine love, experience the true safety, security, stability in my life, experience healthy boundaries, experience, hope and happiness. I mean, for nature to be like hopeful and happy that you're aligned, that in itself is affirmation. And it's like the ceremony, invocation, creative project. I really feel like you're being asked to tune in to your own intentions. Like, be very intentional about what you want to create for your life. And I feel like you're out of place with this King of Swords energy, where you understand the dynamics of equality, equal give and receive. Like, you're not going to be asking for too much or too little. It's like the universe says, ask and you shall receive. Ask for love, ask for abundance, ask for prosperity, ask for clarity, integrity, the qualities that are unseen, because it is the unseen qualities that manifest the physical reality. So it's not so much about focusing on the physical manifestations as it is the non-physical manifestations, right? It's like, I want to be in love every day. So I focus on love every day. However that comes through for me, it comes through in many, many ways, and I see it manifesting around me effortlessly. As simple as like just going outside to water my flowers and seeing little butterfly, flutter around my head and, land on the flower nearby. Or my neighbor coming over and just, randomly saying hello to me and giving me something. Like, there's all these little things that happen to me on a daily basis that affirm my own alignment. And another thing I'm hearing the universe say is to let go of the idea of perfection, of like being afraid to make mistakes. Okay, because there is a fear, there's like a fear here that I'm feeling about making mistakes. And the thing is mistakes happen every single day. We all make mistakes. Choose to learn from their mistakes are aligned. Those that choose to learn and grow from their mistakes are in an energy of alignment. They're in an energy of taking responsibility for everything that happens to them. If we choose to be like, I never make mistakes, to me, when I hear someone who says, I never make a mistake, I think to myself, I mean, the thought that comes through automatically to me is, they don't ever learn anything new. And that frightens me very much, because a lot of people are like that in the world. And so it's really important to be strong and to be very clear in your intentions. When you're clear in your intentions, when you make time to set an intention to connect with the universe, it's like it's like spending quality time with your child or a loved one. You spend quality time with them, you're present with them because you love them. You're not doing it because, for any other reason than you're able to experience a good life together, right? It creates a deeper bond. It creates more stability, emotional support, well-being, all of that, okay? So I feel like for you right now, it's time to really go forward, not look back, not be held back anymore by anything that is not aligned with who you really are, that is not aligned with truth and integrity. Let the tower fall. Okay, it's all serving you and your greater good and clearing way for what's ahead of you. It almost feels like there's just like this dense energy that it's going to stay in the past and it cannot live in your future, because your future is divine love. Your future is creative projects and healing energies, energy healing. I'm almost seeing it's like healing energy versus energy healing. Maybe you've been in a time period for a while where you've been receiving that healing energy. You feel really good, you feel like you're healing, you feel more whole, complete, and now it's like energy healing. Like you are a healing energy. Okay, you are a healing energy. I can feel nature here is responding to you, and to go out and spend some quality time in nature is very appreciated. It's felt. It is the universe. It feels you, so it's able to acknowledge you. It's able to see you. It's able to feel you, taste you, touch you, smell you. Go eat some fresh strawberries out of find some place where you can pick the berries right off the plant and enjoy. It's like having gratitude for everything that you receive that's in alignment with love, and that naturally allows you to feel that alignment no matter where you are, and it's beneficial both ways. It's equal give and receive. Okay, as you feel aligned, as you feel content, and you receive that divine love with gratitude, the universe also feels it in the same way from you, right? When you're grateful for all the beautiful moments, the universe feels that and wants to give you more because it feels good to the universe, just like it feels good to you. Okay, so whatever hostile energies are happening, the universe is really helping you strengthen your boundaries around yourself, really helping you be more intentional in what it is that you desire to be a part of in your life, whatever creative projects that you want to expand into. You're really going to feel yourself in beautiful ways that are really enjoyable, possibly even new. Okay, but it's like so new that it's so innate. It feels so good. Um, and you're going to feel a lot of it in your body. Like your body is going to be affirmation enough that you're on the right path, that you're doing the right thing. Even if there's no one else around to affirm it for you in that physical moment, you're going to feel it in your body. Okay, so trust that. It's like really trust yourself. The King of Swords trusts himself 100%. So really trust yourself. The universe is acknowledging you, that you can trust yourself 100%, because you know it, you feel it, and the actions you take where your heart is rooted is trust, it's truth, it's integrity. Okay, paradise. You're expanding into this beautiful, playful energy of joy, of being able to enjoy others, you and them enjoying each other. There's this energy of oneness, and this energy of oneness, in this energy of oneness, the hostile energies are transmuted. Okay. And I just feel like the universe wants you to know, don't worry about this hostile energy. Whatever this hostile energy is that's attached to the tower, you have all the qualities, the tools within you. That's why know your power. Let me read this card really quick. It's guiding me to read the Know Your Power card. Hold on one second. My book number number 21, okay? It's like this new co-creative venture with the universe. You and the universe. Know your power. You have choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose, but with that freedom comes the burden of responsibility. To know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all you experience, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power, know it, and see it in all your choices and actions. Okay, so it's like the King of Swords. with great power comes great responsibility. In order to be the king of a kingdom, there's, it's not all easy, right? I mean, so it's like if I sign up for something, I take the good with the bad, it's like whatever we decide to do, we suck it up. When there's stuff we don't feel necessarily comfortable doing, we suck it up and we do it because we've committed to something. Um, it's like it's anything we love, anything we experience, even our own children. Having a child is not, it's not easy all of the time, right? It's not necessarily all joyous moments, and yet in the totality of it, it is. It's worth everything. All of the frustration, all of the struggle that happens when we choose to learn and grow, as difficult as it can be, we feel so much better, and it creates more ease. It creates more harmony. It creates more balance. So it's like whatever choice we've decided to make, it's staying true to that. It's staying responsible, honoring our commitments, honoring our choices, our free will choice, and responding the best way we know how, in love and integrity and honesty and truthfulness. And when we do that, we have to also allow others to respond in whatever way is they feel guided to. And it's like the hostile energy, all of this stuff, it's going to be in your past. It's fading away. The universe is handling it. Okay. I almost feel like it's like you don't have to get involved with it or get engaged with it. There's no lessons you need to teach it. There's nothing you need to do. What you need to do right now, what the universe wants you to do, is to focus on your own alignment, your own feelings, your own energy, your own creativity, your connection, your intentions, and stay focused there. Create boundaries around yourself. And this hostile energy will transmute all on its own. Okay, the universe is working with it. I feel like there's nothing you need to do actively to do anything to heal it. Simply being in your integrity is everything. Okay, being in your integrity, choosing to speak the truth and only the truth, and remaining silent if you need to. Okay, the truth speaks for itself. It really does. And cats have 9 lives, they say. So I feel like you're someone who you're going to continue growing and expanding. And sometimes that can feel like we live many lifetimes within one lifetime. So I think that's amazing. Thank you for being you, because it does, require active awareness of our own growth and participation with life in the universe. And you're truly rooted in beauty, love, healing, creativity, joy, peace, health, healthy boundaries, healthy life. It's like it's not all love and light and airy fairy. There's a lot of misunderstood energy in the world. And so we're here to remember, we're here to rediscover, we're here to reimagine and recreate, the original OG templates is what I'm feeling. So the universe has your back and is very hopeful, very happy for your energy to be feeling realigned with itself, which is the universe. Okay. And this creative project that you have going on within you, definitely allow yourself to start creating. You may not have a project in your mind right now. If there is, though, allow yourself to express. And if there isn't anything that comes to mind, just be creative in some way, because I feel like through the creativity is what kind of opens up those streams of consciousness of your soul that channel through, that feel so good and bring inspired ideas and inspired thoughts and just those inspired energies that you want to be a part of. Okay, makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion toward your life. Okay, when you reignite that passion, then okay, so group number 1, I truly hope this message resonated and just brought you some affirmation and guidance, moving forward in your clarity, moving forward in your joy and your expansion and this divine love, where it's like here she's she's protected in this cozy little oasis of natural beauty. And even the wall here, but it has a circle. It has the circle, the big opening. It's not like she's in a prison or a cage or anything like that, right? But it's like this naturally created, creative little cozy sacred nook where you can just chill and be at peace and kind of do your own thing. The birds with her. She's picked some berries. She's just enjoying the ease and the simplicity of life, but it feels so whole, right? So whole and complete and just sweet. Okay, this is you. You don't need a tower to feel protected, right? It's being in alignment with the universe. That's the true protection. Okay, so know your power. Don't worry about this hostile energy anymore. You've got your healthy boundaries. You're very tuned in, and nature is very happy, very hopeful for your presence in this world, and will continue to support you. Okay, you'll continue to receive everything you need when you need it, and you'll be able to give generously yourself, and that feels really good. Okay, so thank you all so much. I love you, and take good care of yourself. I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. Until then, I'm sending you all my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 2. How are all of you, beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's see what the universe wants you to know at this time. We have the Star. We have the Devil. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I'm just going to lay them all out here and see what we have here. And I'm going to tune in. We have Camera, Reminiscing, Keepsake, Perception, Learn from the Past, Make Memories. Okay. I rejoice in my unlimitedness. I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. We have Lotus Flower, Unfoldment, Exchanging Gifts, number 27. Oh, wow. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. Oh my goodness. We have Peace Offering, White Buffalo Calf Woman. Ooh, Shadow Treasures, number 21. Oh, wow. We have Numerology, Precision. Angel of Love, number 49. Stay Strong, number 43. Movement, number 36. And Potential Gateway, number 50. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot is coming through in this message for you guys. I'm going to read, this is from Nature's Whispers. I'm being guided to read this Potential Gateway card. Okay, this is wild. This is big changes happening for you right now. You're really opening yourself up to some really beautiful, profound energies. I feel like there's like parts of you or aspects of you that, like qualities within you that are being discovered, maybe for the first time in a really long time. Like, I feel like whatever you're doing right now within your own personal growth and development, there are things within you that have always been there, obviously. And I feel like there's like times when you can remember when you were aligned with them. They've been dormant within you for some time, or they've been neglected in some way. Like maybe you weren't able to express them or feel safe expressing them. However, now is a time when you're really being supported in your alignment with who you really are and expressing your gifts, even if you've had to hide them for quite some time. I feel like there's like this amazing opportunity. The universe wants you to know that it has your back, and it's guiding you and supporting you to embrace the opportunities that are unfolding before you. Okay, I want to read this Potential Gateway card. It says, A new course or route is coming into your awareness. It is time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. As you finish one aspect of your life, begin thinking about what you would like to do next. This is part of your life's journey. You are constantly shifting and developing. You may feel contentment, fulfillment, and pride because you have accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realize is evidence that you are putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get out of it all you desire. Okay. This is amazing. I'm feeling like you have a lot of gifts like within yourself that you're very much aware of. And yet I feel like for a long time you weren't allowing yourself to explore or discover or practice them in a way. Just because of the way the world is, of course. I feel like there's a lot of encouragement for you to become more open in what your gifts and abilities are with the world. I feel like you're being asked to embrace your, it's almost like, my goodness. There are qualities and gifts that you have within you that I feel like other people may fear on some level. And so you have a very loving heart. You're a very compassionate person. You really are, it's like you're very aware of how other people feel, very empathic. You're very aware of how strong you are. The universe wants you to remain strong, to stay strong. And I almost feel like there's this energy where like this dragon is the universe and it's protecting you. Like it's protecting you. It's like protecting this mountain here. And I'm envisioning like this is where your treasures are. I'm seeing shadow treasures. You know, it's like the treasures that you have within you, that you're finding within you, that you know are within you. They're all lit up. It's like their time to be seen, to be known, to be utilized. You may be someone who is very much drawn to numerology or synchronicity in the universe. This could have to do also with just synchronicities, alignment, being in the right place, understanding the universe in a deeper way that maybe others aren't quite aware of, that you have a way of recognizing and explaining to others. Like there's something here about your words and being able to explain things in the way that you do, being able to share information, knowledge, gifts, wisdom with yourself and others in a way that's very relatable. Okay, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work. um Look at all these cards in the dark, you know, in under the stars, and yet still very connected to nature. I mean, I love the star card in this deck because even the birds are out. It's like the palm trees. It's almost a feeling of like it's pure daylight, but it's dark, it's nighttime. And I love it. It's like there's no fear here. There's no fear or loss of freedom or sense of insecurity. She's like, she knows what she's doing. She's very in tune with the earth. She's nurturing the earth. She's nurturing herself. She's also very vulnerable and exposed with her naked body here. And yet there's no judgment or feeling of disconnect. She's very connected. She's very connected to herself, the universe. She's at one. She's aware that she's pure consciousness, and a part of that pure consciousness, she impacts that consciousness, benefits it, creates with it, is a part of it. And the devil energy here, it's almost like there's a fear of not so much your gifts, but maybe aligning with prosperity, finances. When it comes to sharing your gifts, you may be thinking of doing something with your gifts that benefits others, whether that's starting a YouTube channel, writing a book, or teaching others through whatever platforms or modalities that you find, like a way of sharing the knowledge, the information to benefit humanity, to uplift humanity as it's uplifted you, inspired you. I feel like there's a new opportunity here with this potential gateway, and this is truly this depends on you and what you're ready for. Facing any sort of fears within you is what is going to empower you to feel sure in what you're doing. I feel like there's this energy of camera here. I see reminiscing keepsake. It's like these are like your keepsakes. They're um, a part of who you are. They're a part of your gifts. They're a part of what makes you so amazing in this world. And learning from the past, being able to make and create beautiful memories moving forward. There's something here about how you focus on beauty, how you're always focused on beauty, love. We have exchanging gifts here. Um, Peace offering. It's like there's it's almost like making peace with the past, right? Making peace with whatever created fear in the past. This angel of love is here, white buffalo calf woman. There's an energy of peace and an acknowledgement of the unfoldment of life, the spiritual journey, learning about ourselves and being in this energy of equal give and receive with the universe. The universe is happy to exchange gifts with you. The universe wants to shower you in gifts and would love to feel your gifts being showered upon it. That's how I feel. It's like this there's an opportunity here for you to align with your like career and your gifts like all in one. There's a fear though that you're being asked to confront, to look at, and it's a part of your growth because somehow your gifts are what transmute that fear. Your gifts, your knowledge, your expertise, and whatever it is that you know within you, whether it's spiritual, esoteric, metaphysical, unseen, whatever it is that you do with the unseen energies, the way that you work in the dark, the way that you work with the darker energies to heal, transmute, the way that you shine the beauty. It's like, for example, camera, when I see this, I'm like a photographer. I love photography and I've been taking pictures and have a camera in my hand ever since I was a little kid. Like, I love cameras and I love taking pictures. I love creating art with photography and I love being able to photograph beauty even in the most ugliest of places, or what I consider ugly. The beauty to me is the pure essence and it's everywhere. I used to do wedding photography and family photography, and I loved it so much because there's this natural energy, right, of love. It's natural give and receive. We're exchanging our gifts with one another. We love each other. We want to share the good. And I feel like there's something here where maybe in the past you weren't able to share your gifts in a way that felt received, and that didn't make you feel very good. And so here now I feel like working through whatever it is, there's something here with facing the energy of the devil or facing fears, and being able to transmute them, being able to see beyond the fears, seeing what they're teaching you right now, looking at yourself and what you need to learn from any fears that are within you and release them and really trust the universe. I mean, like, really trust the universe. When I look back through my photos, I see all of the beautiful moments that I've been able to witness and be a part of. And when I'm photographing a wedding, for example, I don't necessarily think of like, oh, I have to get this shot or that shot. Instead, I look at, the moments that are happening. I'm very present in the moment. I'm very present with what's happening. I want to be there and see, that look, when they give each other the look or the hug, or, mom having that tear drop out of her eyes. It's like there's like these little moments. And when you're in tune with love, you're there to witness them. And so even with my own family members, and I shouldn't talk about myself so much during this, but it's like looking back through photos, we take pictures of moments we love, moments that bring out, we want to remember the beauty, right? We want to remember the treasure, the gift of that moment. And so I feel like with you have this potential gateway before you to really focus in and continuing experiencing these moments of magic, of beautiful, it's almost like gifted energy. This energy of your gift is a blessing to others in your life. And I feel like you've been working kind of in the dark for a long time. You work in harmony with nature, and now you're being asked to maybe become more assertive in your gifts, more seen, more open, exchanging your gifts with other people as you receive gifts. It's like when we go online or we go and we meet with someone and we receive the wisdom, and we're so grateful for it because it really is helpful in that moment when we're going through something. And then we're able to overcome, and we're like, that really worked. That wisdom really pertained to me. And we want to share with others because there are others who are going through similar things as us. Not everyone is, right? But those who are going through it, that's all that matters. The ones that are going through it. These messages are for you guys. They're not for the entire world. And my messages, are appropriate for people years later. I have comments from people who've watched a video I made a couple years ago, and they're like, wow, this was perfect for me right now. And I love that. I love that I can make a message, create and share a message and put it out there. And at any point in time in the future, whoever is meant to receive that message will. And it's timeless. It's wisdom that is always relevant to what's going on in our lives. So I feel like for you, it's like staying focused on the memories that you're making and creating for yourself right now. Every right now moment, what are you creating? Are you creating, like, how are you going to look back on what you're creating? Are the gifts that you're sharing received by others or just the universe? The universe is receiving your gifts and loving your gifts. I can feel it. There's like this opportunity now where the universe wants you to expand. It believes in you. It supports you. It knows that you have what it takes. It can feel it. I can feel it. So there's an opportunity here for you that is going to serve you financially. It's a financial opportunity. I can feel it in the physical world. It wants to come through. It wants you to share your gifts in a bigger way with the collective. And you will be receiving, that energy exchange, that equal energy exchange for your energy, for your wisdom, for what you know, for sharing your gifts. The angel of love, really embracing compassion, the root, of why you do what you do. You are an angel of love. And I love that the angels came through with the assertiveness card, because I feel like a lot of us who are rooted in love at times, we really feel, we feel like we're gentle beings, and to be assertive and to be, in that energy it's like, but that is what it takes sometimes, especially in today's world. It really does. It's like love comes in many forms. And when love is serious and love needs to raise its voice, or love needs to be assertive and say something, that's what love does. And I love that the angels are coming through. Like, we're right there with you. We're helping you speak the words. All you have to do is listen to your heart, your soul, and everything else will unfold naturally. I even love how she's playing a flute here. It's so beautiful. It's like playing a flute, almost like it's just very interesting. It's like the angel out there in nature playing her music. Even if the devil were to be standing there watching, she's not gonna be afraid and start playing badly, or start, or just put it down altogether because the devil showed up. She's like, all right, now's my chance to really just keep playing like I already know how to play. It's like, I feel like, the devil energy serves us in a way of, when we're ready for something, when we're really ready for something, we've been practicing, we've been, it's similar. I'm getting a vision of like a swimmer, and I don't know why I'm getting this vision, but I'm getting someone who like practice, like they want to be like an Olympic swimmer, for example. And so they're at the pool and they're swimming every day. They're doing laps. No one's there watching them practice. They're like envisioning themselves as the winner, right? Like on that day where they're swimming, and so they're doing their best in their practice. And every time they, swim a lap or whatever, they get better and better. They get stronger and stronger. Well, it's like, if the devil is our fear, whatever we're fearing shows up, it's about being able to stay focused on the fact that you already know what you're doing. You've been practicing. So the devil or whoever this person is could show up and say, oh yeah, they don't know they don't know how to swim. They don't know how to swim. Maybe there's someone that was always like, you don't know how to swim. You don't know how to swim. You're going to sink. You're going to sink. You're going to sink. And, instead of listening to that, listening to that and thinking, oh, well, it must be true. Right. We hear it. We're like, I acknowledge that that's there. However, I know what I'm doing. I've been practicing. I know I've got this. If that person or that energy wasn't in the room, I would do just fine. So instead of that being an excuse anymore, we just say, it doesn't matter who's in the room. It doesn't matter who's watching. I know what I'm doing. and I'm going to keep doing it, and if they have a problem with it, oh well. The universe is supporting me. The universe has my back, and I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. I rejoice in my unlimitedness. I'm rejoicing in my unlimitedness. I'm rejoicing in the fact that I can face my fears and still do a really good job, and it's like there's also this energy of compassion here with love and our gifts. Like, it's wonderful that we can be human. It's wonderful that we're not perfect at everything we do, even though we really are. It's about having that confidence in yourself and what you've discovered. It's like paying attention and giving energy and credit, right, to those neglected parts of ourselves, those neglected aspects of ourselves. And I feel like that's, what this card represents here with shadow treasures and staying strong. It's like there are, even peace offering, offering peace to these energies, offering peace to the devil. It's like, I mean, and the devil can represent whatever fears we have. It's not necessarily like, one particular thing. It can be many things or just one thing. However, when the devil card shows up, it's like we are becoming very self-mastered in something. So it's like that, that initiation into knowing yourself. You know what you're doing. So regardless of what's around or who's around, you still know what you're doing, and you're going to do a fantastic job. And even, it's like practicing with the devil energy watching. If you were to practice every day with the devil energy watching, you would be fine. Well, little did you know that as you were practicing those laps at the pool, the devil was watching the whole time. It's just like when we become aware that the devil's watching. I'm just using the devil as an example because it could be anyone anyone you view as the devil. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just, it's so funny when we feel these things. It's like you are aware that you are pure consciousness and one with all. So in that awareness, okay, in that recognition, you can recognize that you've always been watched by energies that are maybe something you feared. It's just that you weren't aware that they were there. Okay. So now is the time where maybe you're more aware that they're there. You're more aware of, how they interact. However, they don't need to have an influence on you. They really don't, only in terms of empowerment, that it empowers you to share these gifts, because they only show up and start causing the fear when, one, we're not sure of ourselves, and with great power does come with great responsibility. So say, for example, you're someone who's into numerology. It's about tuning in with your own authentic energy first. It's about tuning into your soul. It's learning as much as you can before you begin sharing the knowledge with someone. There's something here about numerology and numbers, and this obviously won't resonate for everyone, but there's something here about learning your craft, like learning what you know to be true, because that will bring confidence to whatever you're doing. It's like, even if you know something, okay, like a swimmer, for example. I don't know why this keeps coming up. Maybe it's this whole sink or swim thing, but even if you were to swim every single day, okay, if you were to become like a swimming instructor, for example, maybe you're someone who grew up swimming your entire life, so you're an excellent swimmer. Nobody has to tell you what to do. You just know what to do. But if you were going to teach someone, you would then need to learn how to communicate with people in a way that they understand. That's the only way you could teach them, right? And you would also understand that they maybe have never swum a day in their lives and they have no idea what to do. Okay, so there's something here about you allowing yourself to learn knowledge and different perceptions of like what's out there, so that you can communicate with confidence clearly. Like, you already kind of know what to expect from certain individuals or aspects, because you understand not everyone perceives in the same way. That doesn't mean that you don't know your craft or your, whatever it is that you're doing. It just allows you to expand into a broader experience with more aspects of yourself, and to be that confident person that you are. Because no matter what we do in life, no matter how good we are at something, there's always going to be someone or something out there that challenges us or questions us. So if we're rooted in our heart, if this is really a true gift that's within you, it's going to be effortless for you to continue on, even if it feels hard. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's true. It's like the dragon. It's effortless for the dragon to protect something because it's big and it's got the power to do what it needs to do, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily easy, but it is, right? It's easy for the dragon. it's easy for the dragon to be powerful and all of these because the dragon was born that way. It doesn't mean that it's easy though to, have to turn that on all the time, right? Like I'm sure the dragon would just like to chill most of the time, just like anything else. So I feel like the universe wants you to know there's movement here as you embrace your gifts with this feeling that you're having. As you embrace fears, as you face fears, like you understand the process of unfoldment in your spiritual journey. The angel of love is here with you, and you're receiving a lot of support from the universe right now. I feel like you're going to receive the gifts, the resources you need to be able to share your gifts and resources with others. The peace offering here, I feel like, is mostly to yourself, like really offering peace to yourself. Allowing the angels to guide you and being more assertive in who you are and what you believe and how you perceive the world and how you share yourself with the world, kind of thinking about like what you want to see and share with the world. Learning from the past and making memories that truly are aligned with who you really are and what you want to be remembered for, what you want to be known for in this world. I just got a flash of like, seeing a photographer taking your picture in your full confidence and I keep saying craft. I don't know if that's proper, but whatever skill or qualities you have within you, something that you're like a craftsman, like craftsmanship. Like this is like a specialty of yours and it's something you were born with, something very innate within you. And there's a lot of movement with this. There's movement, and yet I love this because the movement here, even here, it feels very tranquil, very peaceful. It's like it may not even be noticed that you're moving, but you feel that movement energy. You don't feel stuck or stagnant or anything like that. There's a freedom here. There's like a magic that you found within the darker parts of yourself. And as you shine a light, into those forgotten places of yourself or those places or parts within yourself that were in the dark and you shined a light. Maybe you healed some things within you and you're like, wow, there's some treasures here. There's some beautiful treasures here. And I'm just feeling that. Like I'm feeling this energy of just pure expansion and beauty. And I love these cards in the dark and how the light is the light is what is seen and the light is what illuminates things in such beautiful ways. It's like the light makes everything so beautiful, even if it's not like, it's like it doesn't have to be super bright and powerful and like center stage. It's like the light is like this all inclusive. We are all part of this pure consciousness, and by shining a light on whatever, anything, it creates beauty. And yet it's very subtle. It's not like you have to get out there and you know do this and do that. Your assertiveness comes more so in having the confidence, the strength to be yourself, to show up and share your gifts and your talents with those who truly appreciate them, that want to receive them. In this exchanging gifts, it's a card of exchanging your gifts with those who truly appreciate, because as you receive their gifts, you truly appreciate them too. There's value in what you have to share. There's value in what you receive. It's all very complementary, all very beautiful, all very balanced and harmonious and abundant. So much fertility and playfulness and, just this energy of feeling free, like really feeling freedom in who you are and not being ashamed or worrying about what other people think. You are like this beautiful angel of love. And, I feel like if the devil were to be standing there watching you, I mean, no matter what the devil says, you are still this beautiful angel of love. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, your heart is beautiful. I can feel it. It's interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting what's coming through. I feel like remind yourself that you are this angel of love. And that as much as the devil admires you, just like everyone else, the devil admires you. How could the devil not admire such a beautiful being, right? It doesn't mean you have to become, a slave to the fears or feel hindered, let the fears be whatever they are. They can only watch, they can't actually hurt you or do anything unless you give them the power to. So I feel like there's an understanding and awareness of that, and understanding your connection with all that is. You are one with all of life. So it's natural to know that there's going to be things in life that aren't always pleasant, or, are still in those, energies of fear, or lower vibrations of jealousy, greed, envy, whatever those feelings are. Okay. It's like you're not taking them personal, and understanding the power of your gifts. Whatever your gifts are, it actually heals those types of energies, right? So it's maintaining your authenticity and who you are, and being more assertive in who you are when you need to. And when you need to, you're going to feel that supportive, that energetic support from your guides, your angels, your team, that help you say everything you need to say at the right time. Okay. Trust this unfoldment. It's a process. There's like many layers. It continues unfolding. And as long as your roots are in love, like this lotus flower, you're going to be just fine. You're going to do wonderful. Okay. So, wow. Group number 2, this is amazing. Okay. I feel like you need to know that there is a financial opportunity here for you and your gifts. Like whatever this is, you're being supported to share your gifts at this time. And it's not just about finances or starting a business or whatever. This is so much bigger than that. And this is a part of it. This is a part of what supports you in being able to share your gifts with the world. It's the world we live in right now, whether we like it or not, right? So you may as well embrace it all. And it's seeing yourself in that energy of love, of abundance, of freedom, and being a part of it, being a part of the world, being able to interact, travel, talk to people, um, and being able to share your gifts in a really beautiful way. So you're feeling this. It hasn't quite manifested yet. There may be some more things that you need to learn and do some research on and prepare yourself for, but you're definitely being guided to embrace your gifts and, to learn from whatever has happened in the past. It's serving you and your gifts moving forward. It's serving the wisdom that's within you. It's allowing you to relate and connect with people who've also been through very similar situations and experiences. Okay. So stay strong. Okay. These shadow treasures that are within you are so beautiful. Okay. So thank you for shining a light in dark places. Definitely you face some fears in your life, and I'm very grateful to see that. And keep going, because this potential gateway for you, I feel like, is open, and it's made for you to walk through. It's made for you to embrace. But again, it's up to you. It is your free will choice. You do have the power to choose, and whatever is meant for you, it's always going to be there. So this is also about you moving at the timing that's right for you, not forcing yourself or pushing yourself to do something you feel uncomfortable with, but instead being grateful when you feel that ease, and embracing it and taking advantage of it in that way. Saying yes to it in that way. I didn't even like how I said that, taking advantage. I don't like that. It's more so embracing the opportunities, saying yes to the opportunities that move your heart, that move your soul, movement, saying yes to the energies that you feel moved by, saying yes to the energies that light up the hidden treasures within you, saying yes to the unfoldment of your spiritual journey, saying yes to being able to speak your truth with ease. That comes with practice, right? Saying yes to offering peace to yourself and others, saying yes to exchanging gifts, saying yes to being at peace and harmony with all of the energies. Again, what I'm feeling here, it's like it's as simple as choosing to be this harmonious being of love in the dark versus being the devil in the dark. Just because we're in dark energy doesn't mean we have to be dark natured, so to speak. There's this energy where you are light no matter where you are, in the dark or in the light, in the forest, in the city, in your car, walking in the park. It doesn't matter. You are this being of love and light, and that's really the most important thing for you to know. So, my goodness, group number 2, there's so much coming through, but I truly hope this message resonated with you and just provided some affirmation, guidance, and wisdom moving forward, because I feel like for you, this is about moving one day at a time, one step at a time. These are your gifts. This is a part of who you are. So remind yourself of that, and don't ever feel bad or beat yourself up in any way for feeling like you're not moving fast enough or you're not doing something. Those thoughts are fear-based, okay? You want to return to this love, like talk to your angels of love, talk to your angels of support. They're all over the place, okay? And there's something here about numerology. Definitely pay attention to synchronicities in your life, and not just numbers, but there's something here about finances. So I feel like there's just this expansion and growth. Maybe you're little bit afraid of numbers, financial numbers. I don't know. There's something here with finances and numbers, and sort of like the artificial world versus the natural world. I totally understand it. However, there's this feeling of needing to know that you're supported, right? The universe does support you, and it's going to support you in whatever ways it can. Right now humans have created money, and so we have to work within the resources that we have in order to shine. So see yourself as this shining angel navigating through this realm that really needs your help, and you deserve all the support that you need in order to be able to assist, the healing of our collective, the healing of ourselves, of our vibration, of our frequency. You're someone who's rooted in love, so no matter what you do with that money, you're going to do really good things with it. You're going to benefit others. You're going to support humanity. You're going to support your friends, your family, yourself. You're going to provide loving, beautiful memories and experiences of joy and peace and fun and good feelings and goodness. Okay, so that message may not be resonant for everyone, but if you're having any sort of blockages when it comes to finances or abundance or wealth or material type of energies, just know that the universe is working with you. Surrender to your love inside of you, your soul. Ask for any help transmuting any sort of blockages or any sort of energies that are clearing you from seeing the truth, okay? Which could have to do with this fear here, whatever this is, facing it. Just know that you have all the support. And as you have more physical support in your reality, the more grounded you're going to feel in what you're doing, the more supported you're going to feel, the more assertiveness it'll be more effortless for you, okay? You'll feel the movement. Stay strong. Just stay strong. You are so strong. Stay strong, okay? I know we don't like to hear that, but stay strong. You have to. I have to stay strong too. I will stay strong too. If you stay strong, I'll stay strong, and I'll keep showing up and sharing messages, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there, but I truly, again, hope this message resonated, and I look forward to every message that comes through for each of you. Thank you so much for being you and for all your strength and wisdom and all of that you're learning in your own journeys and choosing to share with others. It's really helpful and really beneficial for everyone, okay? I love you guys. Take really good care, and I'll see you again very soon for the next pick a card. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so grateful to be here with all of you. So let's see what the universe wants you to know at this time. We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. I love this. This is beautiful energy. I feel you're very, very empathic. You're very in tune with your emotions, your intuition, the values and qualities of how you feel and how others feel around you. I feel like you're a very nurturing person. You're very wise. I feel like you're very stable in terms of like who you are, your emotions, your feelings, and what you've been through. And I feel like this is interesting because we have 2 pages here, the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, which is a very youthful energy, a very new energy. Excuse me. So we have this energy of like a new calling, a new adventure, something new beginning. And I feel like there's new streams of insight coming in from your higher self, new ideas, new inspirations. And I feel like with the Queen here, you're feeling into it all. You know, the page energy, the journey hasn't quite yet begun in terms of physical movement. However, it's begun in terms of what you're receiving, your insight, and you're very in tune with it right now as the Queen of Cups. You're feeling the ideas, the inspirations as if they were to be real. Like you can feel whether it's something that's right for you. So I feel like there's something new here that's happening. And I also feel you are like very wise. Like things may have been very consistent, like consistent in terms of like whatever you've been doing. There hasn't been a lot of newness around you. And now there's a feeling of something new entering into your life, something that is very inspired, very passionate. It's going to be very fun and adventurous, and also new types of streams of consciousness, right? That are very inspiring. And you're receiving them internally right now. And I feel like this is like you, like you're just kind of like feeling it. Like she has her cup here. It almost looks like she's, you know, listening to her feelings. She's feeling them, but she's not quite acting on them yet. Okay, so I'm feeling that. We have girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, let me just lay them all out and see what comes through here. This present experience is a stepping stone to new awareness. My spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. Interesting. So you may be receiving these insights, this new inspiration in a way that you would have never expected, maybe through some challenges. We have the empath and narcissist paradigm. So I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that you have here in regards to that. And we have practical intuition. You know, it's like the girl is holding the snake. She's charming the snake. She knows the snake's true nature. And so I feel like there's like this wisdom where you know how to handle the snake, where you don't provoke it or get bitten. It's like there's this energy of like understanding how you know, maybe in the past you were charmed or used in a certain way, but that's not going to happen anymore. If anything, you're the one that can hold the snake and charm it if you need to. But I feel like this is very interesting. You've learned a lot. Like I feel like you've grown up in a very narcissistic energy, where however that applies to you. And instead of becoming more narcissistic, you actually chose to become more empathic and learn the behaviors and what actually causes them, and to be someone who creates change in the world, who creates healing and also awareness and knowledge in terms of, you know, the types of behavior dynamics that we experience. This is a stepping stone to new awareness. So let's see here. We have practical intuition. Hear the ancient ones, number 15. So a lot of, even with practical intuition, I'm feeling a lot of support around you. The universe is sending you wisdom, insight, inspired ideas that are very much rooted in the wise alchemy of life. I'm feeling like nature, like there's something here where you know intuitively how you can alchemize with earth energy, with life energy around you, and receiving the wisdom and insight from the ancient ones, with which I feel is coming through your consciousness, your own awareness, your own experience with certain experiences and behaviors. It's like you've had to actually live some of that wisdom yourself and apply the wisdom in certain situations and relationships. And so I feel like you're like moving forward and expanding into something really beautiful. And it's really important that you take this wisdom and knowledge with you. We have, ornithomancy, omen. So this is some sort of card that asks you to heed the warnings and the messages that you receive. It's very similar to Girl with the Snake, like really heeding it. And there are certain situations or certain behaviors that we approach with more wisdom and discernment, because we know and understand what that means. Like in this, for example, in this card, there's a storm approaching and you may not be able to see the storm. However, the window's closed, preparing for the storm. It doesn't need to, you can, take shelter inside, but you've been through it before. You already know that when a storm's coming, it's best to maybe bring the outside furniture in and close the windows and just kind of prepare. Like I'm I'm seeing like how you can kind of see what's coming, and it's not about um, running away or like feeling helpless. Like, you know what to do. Okay. And I'm going to pull another one from this deck, because when you pull this card, it asks you to pull another one, and whatever that card is pertains to the warning that you need to be aware of. Okay. Detach from drama, Pallas Athena. It could be that. Detaching from drama, any sort of drama. Remembering to breathe, number 29. Take time to breathe, connect, meditate with the universe, with your soul. Feel that life force energy. Oh, wow. We have birth, rebirth. I love it. And I love the breathe coming through with the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is very watery, very emotional. And sometimes we, if we get caught up in, like, for example, the empath narcissist paradigm, and we can become we can absorb some of that painful energy when really that's not helping anyone, right? We don't want to enable the situation. So I feel like this is really beautiful with that Queen of Cups energy. It's very watery, very aware of your emotions. And so taking time to breathe, to meditate, to connect with your breath, the air qualities, being able to speak the truth when necessary, being able to inhale that beautiful energy, exhale that beautiful energy, which keeps your emotions calm, which keeps your emotions, even here, it's like there's a calm before the storm. And if you know the storm's coming, you can remain calm. You do what you need to do to remain calm, so that it doesn't just show up and you're like, oh, what do I do? So I feel like with the birth, rebirth here, and the pages here and the stepping stone, there's definitely something that you're expanding into. You're going through a transformation, a rebirth. You're able to gather up all those old experiences and move forward in a new creative way with them. It's like breathing new life into something, breathing new life into yourself. So it's like, it may have been challenging. I know it was challenging. I know. How ridiculous am I being right now? It's challenging to go through this sort of paradigm, these sort of behaviors. And there are times even when you feel like you won't make it. So when you've reached a certain point in your life where you've overcome some things, where you've learned, you've integrated that wisdom, you've applied it, and you understand that practical intuition, that intuition of being grounded with the earth and what's really going on in life, you're able to breathe life into things that once maybe felt stagnant. So, or like maybe it almost feels like being able to like be reborn in a way that is who you would truly be, no matter what you experienced, whether it was the narcissist paradigm or fear-based beliefs or religion or culture or family upbringings, whatever that energy is where you feel like you were used or manipulated or charmed. Now you know how it operates. You understand like where it begins. Where it begins is truly, pain and hurt, and somebody projecting it out instead of healing it, which we were taught, a lot of us as kids, we were taught to avoid it. We didn't heal a lot of stuff. And so that's changing. Today's generation, we're actively engaged in our own healing, of becoming aware of what causes these, so that we don't keep recreating it. And I feel like you're being given this opportunity now through all of your healing work, all of the challenges, all of the strength that you've had to have over the years, because I know you have. It's like, I feel like this energy where you can breathe, where it's like the forest here, even, it's like there's like new life springing up everywhere. It's being rebirth is like new life, new you, parts of you that have always been you, but for the first time you're really able to express them freely, purely, cleanly, and it feels amazing. Okay. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. I feel like that's what you're doing right now. Here with the Queen of Cups, I'm getting this energy where you're really allowing yourself to feel these ideas, these inspired thoughts, and you're not acting on them in a way that's like, oh yeah, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or oh no, no, no. Instead, you're being encouraged to sit with them, to feel them, to watch them, and allow things to move you naturally. You know, it's like if you're watching a movie, you're watching it, you're observing it, you're obviously not taking it personal. However, if there's something really beautiful and touching, you feel it naturally. Like you don't have to be like, even aware that you're beginning to feel that. You just do, and it's like this natural thing. So I feel like too, if there's ever moments where you feel um it's like the drama, if there's any drama around, or you're thinking about the storm that's coming or anything like that, it's very easy for you to allow yourself some time to just go meditate, daydream, take some time to breathe, nurture yourself, hear the ancient ones. You already understand. It's like, I feel like you already understand your path and like what you've been through. And so now it's about experiencing the benefits of the work that you've done, the healing that you've done, the choice to become your greatest self, your authentic instinct. Um, so, no matter what, the universe has equipped you, right, with these beautiful instinctual signals. And I feel like you're always able to receive those signals when you're in tune with your authentic self, when you're aligned with your soul, your heart, your emotions. You're like a wolf, you can very much feel instinctually what's going on around you. You're very familiar with the world in a sense of you've been here for a while. You've experienced enough that you understand the way things should feel. You understand when things work out really well and flow, and also when they don't. And so you have the experience, the expertise, the wisdom to know and trust your instincts. Okay. Like you may feel like you're going alone at times. However, you're never alone. The universe has your back, and you're very in tune with your instincts. Okay. So now is the time to really focus in on your instincts, how you feel. And I'm feeling that here. It's a time for you to allow yourself to be more internal, be more within yourself, and listen and feel those inspired ideas, thoughts that are coming through for you right now. There may be new adventures that you want to embark on, new streams of consciousness that you're really feeling are beneficial for the future, that are adding, dimension and depth and even more beautiful emotions. And so it's like helping you really see the drama. It's like feeling the contrast. You feel it very easily. You're able to detach from it, trust that the universe is taking care of everything it needs to, and trust your instincts. If your instincts are asking you to detach from drama, for example, you're not questioning it. You just know that's what you need to do. And you understand, like, I feel like there's an understanding this is a stepping stone for you wherever you are right now, and that it is allowing you to become more aware of your own self, the new awareness that's around you. Even like the universe is going to show you new things, and you're going to get to experience new things that you never really imagined before, because you're always choosing to continue to grow and embrace life with passion and love and inspiration, and honor your beautiful feelings and the feelings of others in such a beautiful way. And that's why you can hear the ancient ones, the ancestors. It's like when we honor our feelings and the feelings of others, they want to naturally connect with you and share the wisdom with you, because they know you're going to put it to good use as that practical intuition and trusting your instincts. Very similar energy. And financial constraints. Okay, so that may be something the universe wants you to know right now in contemplation, is that if finances are feeling a little restricted at this time, just to be mindful of that and go easy on yourself. Focus on what you need, what's necessary right now. Know that that's all temporary energy. The universe acknowledges if you are having financial constraints, it acknowledges it, and it's doing everything to align you with prosperity and abundance that flows in easily, naturally, effortlessly for you. And I feel like it's like, don't worry. This to me is coming out and feeling like, don't worry. It's even the number 13. It's how it's coming through for me right now, and the way I'm feeling it is that the number 13 is associated with the death energy, right? So this energy of financial constraints is dying. It's not viable in your energy anymore, because your abundance, your love, your prosperity, you're very nurturing and loving and very much a part of this world in all the best ways. And so I feel the universe letting you know that it understands, it sees, like if you are having financial constraints or you're worried about money in any way, to know that that's temporary and that it's passing. It's passing. It's not sticking around. It's not going to stay that way. What's actually happening is that it's clearing the way for you to let go of any sort of worries about your finances or feeling supported in this world in the physical way. Contemplation card is all about really, really enjoying who you are. Like, really, I'm going to read this to you actually, because it's been a while since I've read any of these. I'm being guided. It's number 29, contemplation. Enjoy your own company. This is a wonderful time for you to reorganize and consider the things you enjoy most in your life. Make a point of spending a little time allowing your mind to wander away from the everyday concerns that occupy your time. Give yourself an opportunity to be inspired, ruminate on your inner voice, and listen to your own counsel. So, this is very reflective of that. The energies are definitely reassuring you that it's a good time for you right now. It's like if money is tight a little bit right now, it's an opportunity for you to just spend time with yourself. And it's nothing personal. It's like sometimes we don't. It's like if we're in resistance to something, we may not see the opportunity that's presenting itself. So the universe really wants you to know that this time is temporary, and it's meant for you to enjoy your company, to get to know yourself, to give yourself a reason to spend time alone, as opposed to maybe a whole bunch of other people. Maybe it's just not something that the universe wants you to focus on right now. So the financial restraints are temporary, and it's all a part of clearing this energy. Like I said, this stepping stone to new awareness is what's allowing you to fully embrace prosperity and abundance in your life. And whatever new adventures and passions that you're receiving in terms of like moving forward with, they're all very much guided by your soul. And it's a time to relax, to breathe, to daydream, to not feel like you have to do a lot, just detaching from the drama and just being, enjoying this energy of inspiration, enjoying this energy of simply connecting to the earth, simply connecting to your soul and what's important to you. It's like preparing for something, your future, in a way that's very enjoyable, very easy, very fun. It doesn't require a lot, just simply your presence and, your yes to seeing your life be rebirthed in the most beautiful ways. I'm going to pull one more for this card here. This is Divination of the Ancients, and just see what it's referring to here. Omen. Oops. Shooting star confirmation. Okay. So the way this feels coming through is that if you have any sort of doubts, let them go. Be very mindful that you don't allow any sort of negative, hindering type of thoughts to interfere with what you're dreaming about, what you're feeling inspired about. This is shooting star confirmation that all your wishes, hopes, desires, alignment, prosperity, that energy of love, that energy of abundance, prosperity, wealth, dreams, adventures, visions, life, energy, essence, connecting with the essence of life. Okay, this is a time where you are truly being rebirthed. You're going through a rebirth. It's like it's like a time of fertility, and you want to nurture that fertility. You don't want to allow anything in to distract or poison or inhibit those thoughts. Okay, and because they're so new, like I feel like this youthful energy, this new energy, this innocence, this purity. Okay, and you are this wise being who is very in tune with their emotions. So when you're tuned into your emotions and really listening to them, you know what feels right and what doesn't. And it's this tricky energy of like being charmed, or it's like being told all the things you want to hear, even if none of it's true. It's like you have to use your discernment and practice your discernment. You're very wise, and you can do that when you take time to breathe in that positive energy, that life force energy, that life essence energy. Taking time to meditate, listening, when you're listening to your higher self, when you're listening to the energy of the ancient ones, when you're listening to your friend, when you're listening to anything. What is it that you're listening to? Is it that energy of love? Do you feel that energy of love? Are you in tune with love? When you're in tune with love, pretty much everything you receive, you're going to receive in a way that is beneficial to wherever it is that you're, finding yourself in reality, in the now moment, in the future, in the past. And I feel like right now the universe is really guiding you to just let go and detach from any sort of dramas or any sort of naysayers or anything right now that is not in alignment with love, that is not in alignment with the wisdom of the ancient ones. Hear the ancient ones, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit team that are around you all the time, whispering in your ear all the time and speaking to you through your intuition, through your connection with the earth. The more you tune into the earth, the more you put your feet on the ground, your hands in the dirt, smell the flowers, eat the fruit, the more consciousness of that energy is going to flow through you effortlessly. Okay. So the little things that you do during the day to maintain your emotional stability, to maintain your youthful approach to life, you're, like embracing new adventures, embracing new information and knowledge and insight and wisdom. Be really mindful that you don't stop your own confirmations. Like, interesting, we have confirmation and contemplation. Um, I prefer affirmation and pondering as opposed to like, and this is interesting because sometimes something can look a certain way, right? But it actually is something different, especially in the empath narcissist paradigm. I like how this is coming out because sometimes, and I shouldn't say sometimes, but most of the time we get stuck in a trap or get held up in something because something appears or even feels a certain way, and yet it turns out to be, what we thought intuitively in the beginning. If we had just listened to our intuition, we knew somewhere along the way. So I feel like you have those signals, those cues, those warnings inside you. Like, it's like seeing a red flag, right? Like, if you know something, you feel it, you feel it. Like, you see the red flag, you feel the red flag, like, do not allow it to stop you from, believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, affirming yourself. Go into meditation, go into your daydreams. Is this energy feel aligned to my daydreams? Does it feel aligned with my rebirth? Does it feel aligned with what the ancient ones would say to me? Does it feel aligned with my instincts? Are my instincts telling me to go one way and yet I'm going another? These are questions that we have to ask ourselves, and only we can answer them, and our own body affirms it. Okay, so I feel like this, the universe is encouraging you just to embrace spending some time alone right now, spending time getting to know what it is that really inspires you, what really motivates you to take action towards what it is you want to experience in life, and to know that this present experience is a stepping stone to new awareness for you. My spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. And I feel like we always learn the most through experiences that we don't expect to have. And the experiences we don't expect to have, we don't expect them, right? So they happen, and it's all about how we choose to respond to them. Just like in this omen card, there's a storm coming. We don't expect necessarily a storm to come come our way, yet we learn a great deal about ourselves when a storm does, all about how we respond. If we've been through a couple storms, we don't fear it so much. We're prepared. We know what to do. We know how to embrace for it. We know how to keep ourselves, happy and content and all of that. So we can detach from it. We don't have to allow it to affect our lives in a very dramatic way, is what I'm feeling. It's almost like, remember that there's still shooting stars in the sky. The stars are still there even during the day, right? And there's something here about no matter what situation you find yourself in, no matter where you are, the universe is constantly speaking to you. It's going to constantly affirm you, no matter where you are or what you're doing. And that is your affirmation that you're aligned with where you're supposed to be, trusting that whatever financial constraints you're experiencing right now are temporary. So just be mindful. You'll feel better when you know you don't need certain things, that you don't need to buy this or that. Like, it's just about being mindful of what's necessary right now, like doing your best to live within your means or even below your means at this time, because you know that that's going to bring peace of mind and relief. There's no sense in worrying about it or feeling upset about it. You just know that it's temporary, and instead focus on your daydreams, your inspired thoughts, your inspired ideas. Really listening to your instincts. I'm seeing like simple activities here, like enjoying yourself no matter what. Maybe for the first time in a while, you're um, feeling restricted by money where maybe you haven't in the past. So there's activities and things that you can do that still feel abundant and healthy and wealthy and rich of experience and all of that, that don't require money at all. So I feel like this is helping you think in new expanded ways and receive in new expanded ways. Think outside of the box. You have so much wisdom when it comes to your emotions, your emotional control. You're not going to just react and, go into a tizzy. You're very, very self aware. And I feel like you have great self control, and you have the ability to really tune into whatever thoughts are coming in. And I feel like you're receiving new streams of consciousness that are very inspired, and new ideas for adventures. And I feel this youthful energy, like, you've got to have some time to sit with it and feel into it for you to know for sure that it's right for you. Okay. So see this experience as a stepping stone to all the new awareness that's coming through for you right now, and trust your instincts, trust the practical intuition that's within you, and recognize that you're going through a complete rebirth right now. And so that takes a lot of energy, so enjoy being more relaxed, enjoy taking your time and going slow, and just, hanging out and chilling and not worrying about being super busy and doing this and having all these things going on. Just enjoy the quiet and the solitude and feeling like you can relax, and you don't have to have something to do. You really don't, you know even sitting under the stars, like, you don't have to be doing anything, and you just enjoying it, and then whoo, the show is happening. It's like a free show, right? So the universe is always giving you a free show where whatever you want to experience. And obviously what you want to experience is alignment, beauty, and love, and abundance, prosperity, and you're very much on your way. And I'm feeling a new adventure, even new knowledge and insights that come with that. So there's a lot in store for you, a lot in store for you. Definitely see this as a stepping stone, and a time to prepare for what's to come, which is really beautiful. Okay, and it's nothing to fear or worry about. Like, you are very experienced in life. You have a lot of wisdom. You're very mature. You've been through a lot. Okay, so don't doubt yourself. Don't allow any doubt. And that's what I'm feeling from this. You don't allow any doubt to come in. Trust the universe. It's got your back, and it always will. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom. You've been through a lot, and it's time to breathe and daydream and feel those good emotions, like those good emotions that feel so good naturally, just flowing freely. And the ancient ones are with you, guiding you through any new territories. Okay, they've been there. So I feel a lot of newness happening for you, and maybe that's a bit of an unfamiliar feeling that brings a little bit of uncertainty. So I feel like, feeling into it with your emotions is really good. It'll allow you to be sure when you say yes to something. It'll allow you to be sure it's been with you. If it's meant for you, it's going to keep returning, keep showing up in your consciousness, your heart, your feelings. You're going to know. And it gives you time to daydream and observe and choose what's right for you. And the universe is always affirming that in some way, when it's affirming you, right? So say, for example, there's something that is, you're thinking, and you're like, this could be for me, and you may see, a bird fly in front of your face, like, yeah, that thought probably is right. It's in alignment. Whereas if you're like, I'm not too sure, or even if you say that's not for me, and the bird flies in front of you, again, that's affirmation. So I feel like you have a lot of wisdom when it comes to knowing your own, warning signals inside. So definitely listen to those and be grateful for those. That's wisdom speaking to you. and you know what to do in certain situations when that happens, so that you won't find yourself repeating things you don't need to. Okay. So prepare for this new adventure, even new friendships I'm feeling coming in, new discussions, new talks. Um, and with everything you've been through, like, you have a lot to share, and it's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, so group number 3, this is your message. Um, with all of this wisdom and just like raw instinctual energy with you, you truly are being prepared for something beautiful, and everything that you've been through will not be in vain. You know, no, nothing. Like, everything that you've been through has been like building your foundation. It's been like compost, and it's creating the most beautiful nutrients for your future that you could ever imagine. Okay, so just know how supported you are, how loved you are, and whether you're alone or with someone else, you know, or with people around, it's like you are so supported. Enjoy your alone time. Enjoy, you know, your own company. Enjoy being free to be able to think and feel whatever it is that you want to or feel in that moment. And allow yourself to observe and daydream, you know, without restriction or anyone or anything distracting you from that. Like, it's really beautiful to be able to enjoy that. Okay, so I'm very happy for you guys, and I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful to share these messages, and I look forward to being back with you all very soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace.